Hello and welcome to the Drowning in Pools podcast. This is episode 79, I think, and we are off on our way. As my brother yells, what the fuck at the game is playing.
I was doing some voice acting early today because one of my friends is coding a game and he wanted to know if he could use my likeness in exchange for me putting voices in the game. And I was yelling because it's a bowling game. And so, I was yelling into my mic, strike! It's...
Stir! That's awesome.
Oh my god, I had so much fun.
That's great.
I forgot, I really need to, actually do some stuff and, look for voice acting work.
I do too. I did something for some people's birthdays today.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, Fears, right?
Yeah. I did Ultimate Marvel's Capcom voice. It came out okay. Wasn't terrible.
I still want a Power Rangers announcer with you just yelling, fuck whoever that character is.
Fuck Goldar!
Fuck Goldar.
Yo,
fuck Goldar.
Fuck this giant flying ass monkey.
Fuck dog.
Goldar got the super on wake up, but fuck him because he's Goldar.
All I want is to hear you say fuck dog constantly. Just when I'm getting comboed, if instead of take back the power or it's Morphin time, if I can just hear fuck dog,
fuck dog,
every time, I think I would not stop playing the game.
Pretty great. Would be pretty great.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, oh boy. But no. For my week, I played Power Rangers. Mm-hmm. I played 15 minutes of Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
I played.
How was Spyro?
It's good.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
No, it's not. Spyro sucks.
It is. What are you? You're crazy.
Spyro games are fucking garbage, dude.
They're not.
They're not fun to play at all.
They are fun to play, just not the. Nope. I don't like the new one.
It's not for whatever reason. They Crash Bandicoot stuck around in people's hearts way longer than they should have, but Spyro sucks.
I think you're insane.
Nope, Spyro sucks.
Although I'm not a fan of the new Spyro, but you're crazy.
Nah, Spyro sucks.
You're insane.
Nah.
Chester the Cheetah is pretty fucking awesome.
Chester the Cheetah is a fucking pot smoking hippie cheetah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a pot smoking douchebag
who tells kids to not go outside, just hang out on the couch and eat Cheetos.
I mean,
so,
I don't see a problem with that.
I
don't think his name is Chester. I don't remember the name.
No, Chester the Cheetah is for Cheetos.
It's definitely Chester. Yeah.
No, that's for Cheetos. I'm talking about from Spyro.
Oh,
you're talking about that character. I was talking about the Cheetos guy.
It's the same character. It's not a different character. The Chester the Cheeto guy and or whatever the cheetah is in Spyro, same character.
Your brain's inability to speak English is always fascinating because you somehow made it harder to say Chester the Cheetah.
Yeah.
I don't even.
It's names, man. Names fuck me up. I don't know why, but anytime I have to think about someone's name while I'm talking, just completely throws my brain off.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Hold on, I'm looking up this character. Ugh, he looks fucking horrible in the remake.
I think a lot of the characters don't all the adult dragons look fine, but a lot of the characters, general characters, I'm not a fan of.
It's a lot of the a lot of the Humans in the Attack All Humans remake just look like shit. His fucking name.
Yeah, I like the original version of Spyro, but the new version of the cheetah is just so weird. Why did you give him all this gruffy fur? Ugh.
That's kind of the new thing.
A lot of those.
Yeah, now that they can show off all the fucking fur effects with the new stronger hardware, everybody's shoving it on everything.
Yeah, but just give him the goatee. That's all he had. He had a big ass mouth and a goatee.
Yeah.
The other thing too is that when they're updating these games, I feel they're yeah, we can make it look better, and then they realize that a lot of the character designs had to be compromised for the hardware at the time, and they didn't keep the original concepts to update.
Yeah.
We finally gotten to a point where characters in video games can look like humans, but some of the like fucking things that are getting remastered that are supposed to have quote unquote like realistic graphics for the time just look like shit.
Yeah.
Because they don't they don't change the design. They just like up the polygon count. You know?
It's like that whenever somebody's like, look at how Unreal Engine makes Mario or like Link look in this. And it's fucking horrible generic looking. Yeah, it's like generic looking, and it's just super high resolution textures and shit. And it's just Mario with like a horrific, ugly mustache and shit. And
look at how many polygons we can shove into this one image.
Yeah,
it's like congratulations.
They weren't made to look like that, dog.
Your fucking computer lit on fire because you used Blender for too long.
Yeah,
but it's just like, I don't know. Like I have this same issue in music where like I can't listen to a lot of older stuff because it's just mixed so fucking terribly by modern standards.
Yeah.
And so it's just like,
like I've been listening to, for some reason, I've been getting it recommended to me a lot of like the medieval remixes of like newer shit, like newer music, and it always sounds like shit because the newer music wasn't meant to be fucking played like that.
Played on an organ.
Played on these old fucking instruments in this old style. Like it always sounds like crap. Like why do people even bother?
Because it's cool to redo it, but
it's a novelty. But it's like, who cares, you know?
Yeah. Well,
I guess I've just never been impressed by like novelty unless it's something that can actually stick around, something that's actually significant to the progress of something that will actually, you know, matter in the long run.
Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff comes from people being like specific instrumentalists rather than being musicians, because I feel like there are a lot of really good like musicians who don't necessarily play like a specific instrument but just have like a great grasp on music and can turn those things into other things, and it sounds fantastic and it's something you can go back to. And I've heard other stuff where it's like, yeah, this is cool, but like once I've heard this a couple of times, like I don't really want to hear this again.
Don't ask me about music. I have like a terrible ear for sound.
Well, like I'm not super picky. Well, okay, that's not true. I'm not super picky when it comes to other people's tones and music and stuff. Like I know what I want, but like I'm pretty open to other shit. But like there are some people that like will do the thing and then they only do that one thing and just do it for like new songs, and it's like
God, yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, why are you making new songs if they all sound the same?
Well, it's like, I don't know how much shit I can talk, because I like nightcore and I like dubstep, which those
sound like exactly the fucking same every single fucking song.
I think the difference is that, especially with nightcore, like you do transform the genre when you do that stuff, and it does sound different as an end product. Like I would never listen to like Maroon 5 Sugar by myself, but the nightcore version is sick. So, like, I don't mind that so much, but, like, I was thinking, oh, fuck, there's, like, this one ukulele dude who keeps just making covers of, like, other shit, and it's just, like, we get it, it's a uke.
Like, the ukulele is the shittiest instrument ever. I fucking hate ukuleles. I hate the way they sound, I hate the way they look, I hate the people they're associated with.
There's only one musician that I like with the ukulele.
That one big fat Hawaiian dude who sings Over the Rainbow.
Is
not that one.
Well, that's the only guy for me. Somewhere over the rainbow.
For me, it is. Let me find this dude's name. But yeah, you guys keep talking.
I think a lot of it for me comes down to like they don't like, and I think one of the reasons that like nightcore and dubstep work for me is because they take something and then they add more to it, or like they strip it down and then add stuff back in. And it, like, changes the soundscape. Like, especially dubstep.
Only good nightcore artists do that.
Yeah, well, that's why I don't listen to shitty nightcore artists.
Yeah, because there's a lot of nightcore out there that you're just like, all you did was pitch shift it and make it faster.
Yeah, it's...
Good job.
Well, it's like there's, I don't know if they're still on YouTube, but Nightcore Reality. Oh, she's cute.
But,
Anyway, but, like, she does, like, decent versions, but there was Nightcore... Mm-hmm. Oh, no, this is her, okay. Yeah, she does, like, really, really good versions where she, like, actually changes, like, backbeats and, like, really adds in new stuff to make the sound, like, better as sped up.
Yeah, it's a actual song rather than all I did was pitch shift and add
it's definitely a remix. And so it's just, like, it's fucking cool. But like there are other ones, and I'm not gonna name any names because I can't think of anyone off the top of my head right now. But like, otherwise I would go town on these motherfuckers. But I've heard like some really shitty ones where I'm like, oh, this is cool. I wonder what the original song sounds like. And I'm like, I go to the original song, and I'm like, oh, this is the exact same thing.
Yep. And that's
And in that case, I usually like the original song better.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was written for that tempo.
George Formby is the only person I like with a ukulele.
George Foreman?
No, Formby.
I heard he's got great ukulele skills. George Formby. I'm sure I've heard this guy. I feel like I have.
Is this the black and white guy?
Yeah.
Nice. I know this guy.
Yeah, that's the only person I like with a ukulele.
The black and white guy.
Yeah, a lot of pictures are in black and white.
All his videos are shot in black and white because it's old as fuck.
There was a gal.
Of course, he's some fucking United Kingdom fucker. Of course, Cameron. Should have known.
There's this gal that also uses a ukulele. She's not so much anymore, but she used to use it for her YouTube covers. And she's just the thing is that she's just a really good singer, and so the ukulele's like backing.
I want to smash every ukulele I see. There was a girl at our high school that would like start playing a ukulele during lunch and shit. I'm like, wow, that sucks.
There was that dude on our bus who played the ukulele.
Was there?
Yeah.
Guy.
You used to hang out with him all the time. Short Asian dude.
Short Asian dude.
You live like a couple streets down from us.
Talking about Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brady is a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah, I know.
He's in a band. We just talked about him last time.
Yes, we did talk about last week, but like,
yeah, he doesn't just play the ukulele like some faggot.
No,
he actually plays instruments.
I know this, but you should just say you want to smash all ukuleles.
Yeah, I didn't even know Brady used a ukulele.
Yeah.
I don't remember that shit. Probably because I ignored him every time he fucking did it.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about the strings that just resonates wrong with me.
There's something about the humans who play it that just resonates wrong with me.
I think it's because the strings are polyester and they just don't have the same sound as like a metal guitar string.
Yeah.
Because like
they say it sounds like you're playing a toy.
Yeah, and like I kind of feel the same with classical guitar. Not like classical guitar can't sound cool, but like for me, it's just not the same kind of instrument, and I just don't really care for it. Admittedly, those motherfuckers can shred. Like actually.
I'm sure.
It's insane.
Yeah.
They could always just learn to shred on a regular guitar.
I mean, like, it's cool. It's just not for me. Like, that's kind of where I have to be in that situation. But like,
an electric piano, get the fuck out of here.
I actually own a keyboard. I should learn to play it.
I do, I do too, and I should too.
I want to learn how to play a piano, but
I was gonna use this COVID time to do that, but I haven't touched it fucking once. It's just been collecting dust.
I'm almost completely tone deaf, so like
you don't have to worry about being tone deaf if you're not singing.
Fucking what's his face? Beethoven was deaf or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. For me, art and music and all of those creative things typically comes down to a scientific process.
I mean, that's how you write the best music. Or
I'm highly uninspired, but inspired at the same time.
You have ideas, but not the ability to execute on them.
Yeah, because for me, it's like I have the idea, and then making it is a process. Versus people who are like, oh yeah, I love the process, but I have no idea what I'm doing.
That could mean so many different things too, because it's like somebody who writes songs but doesn't understand what the fuck they're doing, but they're just writing them, and somebody who like enjoys mixing or whatever. But
I enjoy the process of getting things together to make it look cohesion. It's much like my speech pattern.
It is funny because like there's a very obvious idea that you're moving towards most of the time, and then you just like fuck it up and skip like 10 meters in how you're speaking.
It's because I the way I talk is I use phrases that I've heard before, and I know what they mean. But
so you have like no actual.
But a lot of
it's a good thing you have like artist friends and shit who say this shit around you. So you're like, hey, I know what that idea is. I know what that is.
I have a lot of concepts that all work together, but I put the pieces in backwards at the time.
It's like, no, Cameron, you have to wait before you do this part.
but why? Like, I just want to do the lighting now.
No, Cameron, you have to actually draw the picture first.
But why can't I just do the lighting?
Because you have to see what you're lighting, Cameron. I've told you this 10,000 times.
Oh, fuck, right. The shadows make a difference. God damn it.
I think the best way to describe it is, like, the way that you speak is like a running scene in, like, an athletics movie where, like, the last, like, 10 meters are shot in, like, 5 FPS and the rest of it is in 24. That's standard.
Yeah.
It's like a game that can't hold in 60 frames per second.
Yeah, because, like, most of the time it's fine, and then every once in a while you just kind of lose the idea, it gets chopped up, and then the ending crashes into you. It's just like...
and then you're like, a couple days later, you're like, oh, I guess that did make sense, but...
I've definitely had a lot of those thoughts, yes.
Like, when it comes to explaining stuff, I have a much easier time at explaining things than explaining what I'm saying. So it's like, if you just let me type the shit out, you would get it 100%.
You get this full... Well, I mean, if you were able to actually read it between all the fucking grammar mistakes.
There wouldn't be grammar mistakes because there's...
Spell check.
There's spell check, yeah.
Oh, yeah, now there is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, my brain just, like, it just runs on a loose cannon sometimes.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I was absolutely fucking drained last week. I, like, just did nothing. It was so bad.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah, I was like playing guitar and trying to write some new shit, and I guess this probably has never happened, like, literally to you, but I'm sure you guys have the same idea where, like, I was playing all the chords, but, like, just nothing sounded right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, you're doing the right thing, but, like, it just sounds like shit, and you have no idea why. And I was just, like, so out of it. I couldn't write anything. It was the worst. I was just so uninspired.
That's how I've been feeling last few days when I'm trying to draw. I'll try to draw something, and it's just like, nah, this ain't happening.
This ain't coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what knocked me out of it was Kayla's last name is Campbell. So, like, I saw it on her fucking, like, contact on my phone, and then, like, oh, that's, like, an amalgamation word, and then I just started writing, like, because that gave me, like, a visual to work off of.
Oh, nice.
It's so
Nice.
stupid, though, like, not her name, like, hold on, disclaimer.
Yeah.
But, like,
Just
yeah, just, like, how something simple like that could just, like, give you that, like, spark, you know?
Yeah.
And now I feel way fucking better. Like, I'm back on top.
Yeah.
Wrote a new song last night.
Nice.
Very good.
I mean, it's just a thing that makes your brain go, hey, that's humorous, and it gets the creative juices flowing.
Yeah.
You know what took me out of my funk?
Jazz.
A paycheck.
No. That
Disco.
usually doesn't- No. But, God damn it. I was like, man, that was a layered joke. Oh, wait, that was a layered joke. No, it was anime.
Oh, no. Did I even watch the anime? No, I don't think I did.
I did not watch anything, but I did read something, and I'll tell you after.
I did not watch anime this week, but I was just saying the fact that anime, because I stopped watching anime for the longest time, and I realized, hey, guess what? Anime is kind of that thing that makes you, like, not insane. So you should probably watch that some more.
I'm glad.
And so I
Well,
did.
the good ones
You
anyway.
mean that as
Yeah.
a personal thing, right? Because
As a personal thing.
I definitely
yes, as a personal thing.
got made
not
fun
not
of
for everybody.
back in the day
that's
for
just
watching anime.
that was me talking to myself because I do that often. I'm not insane, I swear.
There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself as long as yourself doesn't answer back.
I'm not insane, I swear.
I promise. Anyway.
So what was the thing you watched or read?
It was this romance manga called Domestic Girlfriend.
Domestic Girl.
Yeah, it got turned into an anime, I want to say, like 2 years ago, like winter 2019, I think.
Because it sounds familiar.
Yeah, and I've talked about it before because I started reading it before, but I got caught up to it where it was, and I, like, put it down because I was like, oh, I'll let this sit.
Japanese titles always kind of, like, make me nervous because they sometimes have, like, some, like, legal shit going on. It's usually, it sounds like Domestic Girlfriend. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, did you beat the fuck out of her and now you got problems? Like, what was like?
So let me give you the premise.
Wait. Before you tell me, I'm gonna take a guess on this. Domestic girlfriend is a girl who is kind of like shit at life, so she's a stay-at-home girlfriend.
No.
But she turns into an animal.
No.
The government is supplying incels with girlfriends.
Also no.
No.
Thank God for that. Those poor girls.
Could you imagine?
That would suck.
No, like
we gotta stop the school shootings. How can we do that? We gotta change them from.
Don't even finish that. Don't even finish. No, Derek, you start talking over this man right now.
So this whole anime / manga is about this guy, and he's in love with his teacher because his teacher is like a first year teacher, so she's really young.
Mm-hmm.
And they like bonded over his love of writing. Like he would write stuff and she would read it. Blah 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 blah.
Nerd.
Yeah, pretty much. And but he knows it's not gonna happen because she's his teacher and he's still in high school. So he goes to like this like hang out with his friends and like some girls they invited and shit. And one girl there like asks him to take her virginity, so he does that. That's like the very first chapter. This happens within like the first page, and then a little bit later, like chapter 1 or 2, his dad ends up getting remarried, and the new mother-in-law is the mom to both the teacher and the girl he banged.
What the shit? Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. So, and this is like a 280-ish chapter manga. And I think I got up to like 220 last time, like when I got caught up.
Yeah.
And some shit happened there. And like this, I don't know how much I should say because this just concluded. It concluded in like June 2020, the manga. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's enough time.
That's enough time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, we don't exactly have like 100,000 fucking views per video, so it's probably fine.
Or a massive manga reading audience.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, let's just say there's gonna be some spoilers ahead for this.
Yeah. Well, like,
best of luck navigating.
It's the fucking ending that is so stupid. Okay, so there's this kind of like B plot where the main character gets stabbed like halfway through the series by somebody who's stalking the teacher, like hit the teacher that is now his older sister. And so that character like ends up causing issues for them at the like very tail end of the series, where he hires this journalist, and then like the journalist is about to break this like story that they were dating back in when he was the older sister and the main character were dating when he was in high school, which is true. But they like stop it at the last second because of course. And then the journalist like spirals into depression over the course of like 2 chapters, and then he like rams into the teacher with his car.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and she goes into a coma.
This sounds very much like a soap opera.
Yeah, it's like it was kind of like they were like hinting that something bad was gonna happen for like a while, but this happened like in the last 20 chapters. So let me just tell you how the last 20 chapters of this fucking manga plays out. So the main character and the younger sister, the girl that he banged originally, they had been dating for a while, and then she ended up getting pregnant, and with his kid, and then this shit with the and so they were gonna get married because she's pregnant.
That's what you do in Japan.
Yeah, and then the shit with the fucking journalist hitting the older sister, and the sister gets knocked into a coma, and then like they're like, we shouldn't go through with the wedding because like they all know, or all 3 of them like know they're essentially in a love triangle.
Yeah.
And so like they're like, it's not right to her, and like blah 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 blah. And so they still raise the kid together, but they're like taking care of her while she's in a coma, like in their side room and like whatever. And then like the fucking kid gets born, and like years pass, like 6 or so years. The kid's like, I don't know, preschool or kindergarten or something, and he's like playing with the older sister while she's in a coma, and like puts on a ring that she had always had on her, or like but on like a necklace, and it causes her to like wake up. And then the last chapter like skips ahead like another couple of years, and like she's finally fully functioning again. It's just like, what the fuck just happened to this series? Because this series was like for the most part pretty like normal, you know,
pretty tame.
Yeah, well, it's like it's very obviously like romanticized and like crazy, but like it's more in a realistic way. It's like he's going through being an artist, and or like because he's a writer. And so
that's still an artist technically.
Yeah, but I just mean like specifically he's a writer. and like he goes through like depression where he just can't write and like that kind of stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know, I kind of understand that. This is a little blown out of proportion, but whatever. He's young. And then like all of this shit happens in the last like 20 chapters out of fucking nowhere. Like it's just like first she's pregnant, and I'm just like, oh, okay, right. Like that's weird.
That at least that makes sense, though.
Yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, of course.
Like that is a significant thing to happen near the end of your story for somebody to get pregnant. And you're like, okay, where's it gonna go from here?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Was like they were doing some stuff, and I'm like, oh god, she's not pregnant, right? We have 20 chapters left. There's no way she's pregnant. She's pregnant, and so, and then like after that, they're like setting it up, and like the next 10 chapters are like going over like how do we tell our family because we're technically step siblings, and like blah 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 blah, and like getting their family to accept that. And then the last 10 chapters, like within the last 10 chapters of this fucking manga, is the car crash, the fucking not car crash, but like getting run into, the coma, not going through with the wedding, raising the kid, and then he ends up like they reintroduce the older sister, and she's, you know, it's been a couple years, so she's like had to relearn how to talk and walk and all that kind of stuff. And then the end of the manga is the older sister and the main character getting married. It's just like, what the fuck happened with this fucking book? Like,
so it just kind of left turns when it was going to end one way.
Yeah.
For some reason. Maybe there's supposed to be a lot more. Maybe it got canceled or something.
It doesn't seem like it.
Yeah.
But like,
or maybe they had an idea for the ending and then realized they haven't written, like, they didn't have enough room.
Yeah, that's also possible. I don't know. It's like, because the two other manga that I really like, that I personally really love, is like Strawberry 100%, which is like all just goofy, stupid, like ecchi comedy slice of life bullshit.
That was like the first like shoujo manga I'd ever fucking heard of.
Strawberry 100%. That's not a shoujo manga.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
It's the first sissy gay ass love story manga I'd ever heard of.
Much better. That? My pussy's fully intact, thank you. And Kimi no Idomachi, which is like one of my all-time, like probably my favorite romance manga ever. And like Kimi no Idomachi is like weird, and it's definitely like fan service-y, but like it's real life-esque, right? It is very like down to earth as far as like all the plot complications and stuff. And so like the ending of Kimi no Idomachi was pretty realistic, and like it's very open-ended because like you see, I'm fucking gonna spoil this. This thing is like ended in 2012.
Okay.
Like you see the main character.
Hold on. Here's the deal, folks. For all you listeners out there, I do not give a fuck about spoilers, and ultimately, these two will not give a fuck about spoilers if they want to talk about something. So from here on out, I don't want to hear no spoilers, and I don't want to hear bitching about spoilers. All right.
All I gotta say about spoilers is that I will let you know if I don't want to hear a spoiler.
Yeah.
As you start talking.
Yeah.
I will stop you, but if I'm not stopping you, I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to hear bitching and whining in the comments when that starts happening. I don't give a fuck. You're yelling into the void.
You're gonna hear it anyway. Let's be real.
I super am, but you know.
Anyway, so ends with the main character and the girl getting back together, but they're in the like mid-20s, right? And doesn't end with them getting married, I don't think. They just kind
of get back together, vaguely.
Well, okay. The last chapter. Hold on. Sidetrack, because this is something I feel very strongly about.
The last chapter takes place 46 years in the future after a nuclear apocalypse.
And this is the start of a new era.
Gurren Lagann much? Anyway, no, like, so the fucking so the second to last chapter, they break up the like main character, right?
Wait. Okay.
Of Kimi no Idomachi.
Okay.
Like this other like one of my favorite mangas, and then the last chapter, it's like time skip a year, and then they end up getting back together. But like in the most like romantic way possible. It's so stupid. Anyway, but like I really like it because they're just really good characters.
Yeah.
But that's very like, I don't know. That feels very real to me because like people constantly get back together with people, especially like if they have more growing to do before they can really like stay together. You know.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
And then like Strawberry 100% is the ending is so like it's so sweet. It's so strawberry-esque, you know? Like you just bite into it and it's just like, oh, this is ruining my teeth. Like, you know?
Yeah.
So hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Have you read Vampire Knight?
Vampire Knight? No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's a girls one, right? That's a shoujo.
Yeah, it is a shoujo. I've read it, so that's why I was curious.
I might have to look into it. Is it? How gay does it get?
Well, it's called Vampire Night, so
surprisingly not too much. But
you lost me.
It's mostly a triangle.
You're gonna start reading it, and it's gonna be like vampires like shoving swords up each other's asses and shit.
Well, now you have me interested.
Well, then again, if it's Cameron reading it, I'm surprised Cameron didn't read anything that has any kind of intimacy or relationship or sex stuff in it.
I mean, I've read a couple shoujos.
Like, hold on.
I wasn't gonna go that far. Not a couple shoujos, maybe one, maybe some of one.
Look, I used to use my eyes more often to read. I used to. And then I figured out the beauty of, I can just sit down and vegetate for a while watching anime. This is so much easier than turning a page.
I guess it's because if watching anime when you can't fucking understand the language, you have to read the subtitles. It just turns the page for you. It's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch anime. Well, I used to listen to anime and do other shit.
I can't do that.
Well, that's because I used to be mildly more fluent in Japanese.
No. I mean, like I can't watch shows on another screen and not look at it.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Well, I can do that.
I can't stand it because I'm missing something.
I don't know, like I'll watch South Park when I'm working. I think like when I was working on the podcast, I'll watch South Park or something.
That's different. Those are like nonsense shows.
Or when I'm like drawing.
Dude, have you seen a lot
South
of
Park has
fucking
deep
anime?
political commentary.
I don't give a fuck.
Have you seen most of the
Show
anime I
sucks.
watch? It's all nonsense. God damn, bro.
Like I care about the story for most of my shows that I watch, so I'm like, if I miss 15 seconds, I rewind 15 seconds and rewatch
But Cameron,
it.
unless I introduce the show to you, the show usually sucks. So I don't understand what kind of story you're looking for.
I don't give a fuck if it sucks.
That's true.
I'm playing a game called Final Fantasy War of the Visions Brave Exodus right now.
That
story is the worst story ever. But
I'm talking about, man. That sounds exciting.
Yeah, no, the story is garbage. But I'm watching all of it because I'm invested. But it's so bad.
Is that whatever fucking whack ass phone game you're playing on BlueStacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Like it is so like one of the characters, literally their entire personality is, I only want to fuck strong men.
I mean, same.
I mean, there's some characters like that are fine. There's Maxima from the DC universe.
I would say this is the type of character that you would probably like, Deshaun.
Why? Because she's fucking tall and buff and sexy.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And wields a giant axe with one hand.
See, yeah, exactly. I'd be like, yeah, sure, that's a good character. I don't see what the problem is.
But like the main character, literally has a girl go like, I fucking hate you, marry me. And he's like, oh shit, this is the only connection I've ever felt in my life. Sure. And then it goes later where you find a girl who's more interesting, more sexy, cooler, leading a whole rebellion against her father. And he's like, fuck her. Even though I'm married to her, fuck her. I don't wanna be with her. I wanna be with this boring ass plain Jane.
That is pretty lame.
I'm like, how?
Cause like, what's her fucking name? The chick who's like a bitch and everything she's in. She was in season 2 of Korra. She was the sister. With her fucking big ass. She's in Parks and Rec. I can't remember her fucking name. She's awful, and I hate it when she does that stupid fucking I'm just gonna be shitty and bitchy to everybody, because it takes the place of like an actual character. You know?
Gotcha. That's kind of sucks. Yeah.
That character has no personality, so every time they do that kind of shit, it's annoying as fuck. So if the character is, I hate everything, versus I'm a fucking sick ass rebellion leader who'll kick ass and I'm fun to be around, I think my choice is easy.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you the two pictures of the characters, and I'm not gonna tell you which one's which.
Bro, if she's tall and like jacked,
these are the two characters I was saying that are going for the main.
But I'm just saying, like, if she is those things, just assume I think it's a cool character.
Gotcha.
Honestly, like,
yeah.
So how about this Doom thing?
Yeah, you don't need to own Doom Eternal to play the Ancient Gods Part 1. It's basically its own game.
It's
like
standalone
old school
DLC.
Doom.
Yeah. I think it's really well. They did that with obviously it wasn't the same company, but they did it with Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. They did it with Far Cry 4 or Far Cry New Dawn. So
they did it with Wolfenstein.
Yeah, like it's just smart because like especially with like Blood Dragon where it was like such a huge like same gameplay engine and stuff, but like such a huge like departure like visually and stuff. Like you're gonna have people who don't want to spend $60 and then another $15, but like if they can get the game for $20 and play it for 10 to 12 hours, they're gonna fucking love that.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
The only downside I see is like if you can't access it from Doom Eternal, like you have to like download a new app. Like I'm totally down for you have to download it separately, but like you should be able to access it from the main game.
Yeah, that would be annoying if you had to open up a completely separate game.
Well, it's like fucking how Call of Duty does multiplayer. Like it's a completely different application. So anytime not in the new one, in modern what's your bitch, but
I hate both of these characters.
All right.
Oh, that character, the bottom character, the war leader, kind of looks like Riven.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh.
So, anyways, these two characters.
But the one on the bottom kind of has bigger thighs. It looks like, so maybe I'll go with her. She seems cooler.
Thick thighs save lives.
Yeah, thick thighs save lives.
But honestly, her hair though.
Man, I'm gonna talk about that in my bit.
But thigh highs are my demise.
No.
Dude, her hair, it's so pretty. Girls' hair is like what really attracts me physically to them.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, a girl with short hair will always grab my notice over a girl with long hair.
It just has to like fit them for me because I've like girls with like really short hair, really long hair, like shaved once. Like it doesn't fucking matter as long as it like looks really good on them. It's just like, yeah, I'm interested now.
There you go, Deshaun.
There you go. That's way better. See. Why can't all designs just look like that all the time?
Normally I think you go over the top, Deshaun, but like I'd let her step on me.
It is just a cool design though. Like
yeah, it's a sick design. Like it's genuinely cool. I mean,
like that's one thing I will say about this game is it has some pretty badass designs.
It is Final Fantasy, so
yeah,
I guess let their artists go nuts.
At least the top girl kind of looks mildly normal, and then it just gets more like ridiculous from there.
Yeah.
Like I could see like if the middle character was like a demon or something, and it was just like that's her like demon aura or whatever, and then this character's just like, yeah, fuck armor, I guess.
Yeah, fuck armor.
So yeah,
fucking giant axe, giant impractical weapons.
The three characters I just showed were Al-Shirei, whatever the ice bitch name is, and
okay,
and Yerma. I'm gonna go find her name so I can actually say
Yerma.
it. Her name is Victoria,
and that's the middle character.
Or Victoria. Victoria is the ice girl.
Mm-hmm. Welp. I know what I need my girlfriend to cosplay as.
There's one character that I'm like, why the fuck is this not a good character? Because the design is fucking badass. Mm-hmm. This character is ass in the game, but she's so fucking cool. Her name is Sasha.
It always baffles me when somebody's like, man, this game fucking sucks, but can't stop playing it.
Yeah.
Here's a dozen more hours game that's completely trash. She's pretty cool.
I do not like her design that much, actually.
She looks like she could be like a dragon in human form or some bullshit.
Yeah, she's a dragoon. She's a dragoon.
Oh, so, there you go.
But she's so fucking cool. I'm like, oh wait, she's like one of the worst characters in the game.
She looks like
I'm not super into like wild girl types. Oh shit.
That's definitely one of my types for sure.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on and it's saying nothing. I don't know. I'm not taken by design. Like the other three, I was kind of behind, but this one's just like a little.
I love this design, man.
I mean, I get what it's saying. Sharp and pointy.
Sharp and pointy. Don't
I'm a
get
big
near
dragon.
Me. I will stab you.
Stabby. Like even the little thing looks like a tongue.
I guess.
Her little tassel on her spear.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Does not scream to me.
Oh. Nevertheless, I like the game. I like the story, even though the story is absolute ass. It's complete garbage.
Cameron's gotta let you guys know. Remember, the story is complete ass.
The story is complete garbage.
But also,
be aware.
He can't stop playing it.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy playing it, but it is absolute garbage.
What kind of game is it, like a gameplay game, or is it one of those bullshit ass phone games like people treat like real video games?
It is a mixture of both. If you are a whale, it is not a game. If you are not a whale, then it can be a game.
Okay.
It's like
it is a tactics game.
Fire Emblems-esque, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tactics game.
I actually really liked Fire Emblem Heroes when it came out, but like I don't like it now.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
It's the mobile Fire Emblem game.
Oh, okay.
Because
I thought
it's Fire Emblem.
Oh, I'm thinking of Three Houses.
But it's also like cutesy. It's not like, but like there's just so much shit that like they make the game so like whale based. Like, which I realize is the monetization platform now, but it's just like ugh, you know.
You know, the best way to not deal with that whale bullshit is to not fucking play those games.
Yeah.
Which is why 100%. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I just will not. I think there was a period of time where there was like a little bit of hope in mobile games, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play a mobile game.
That was like 2017, 2018.
And now that time has passed, and
that time has now passed. Yep.
It's a fucking shitbag hell zone that you can't make anything worth a shit on.
So what is this about the Tesla stuff?
I don't know. I just thought it seemed interesting. Everybody's not really. It's Tesla's hiring a game development team. I mean, what does it really mean other than Tesla's getting into the game market like every other fucking company?
Yep.
Like Amazon, Google, somebody else, and you could already like play games on like some Tesla cars. So I think they've been talking about this for a while. Basically, they're just doing what everybody else is fucking doing, trying to make some money on the side with video games.
I just I don't get it.
Like, what are they gonna make? Like, that people are gonna give a That's why I always wonder, like, alright guys, you got a game studio, but what do you got?
Well, is this even a game studio? I thought this looks like... Oh, it is actually a studio, okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was like a hardware production. I'm like, what the fuck is the point? You're just gonna lose money.
They're just trying to put them in the cars, man. Trying to put them in everything, Tesla. Your Tesla toaster will be able to play fucking Skyrim.
I think it's fine if they make decent games. I mean, like, why not?
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to.
No, they're not. Like,
that's the whole thing. Because every time I see a company do this, and it's like a small announcement like this, it always feels like half-assed.
Yeah.
Like, even when Google Stadia was doing it, all their stuff was like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing at all, do you?
They're like, it always seems like they put the money before the idea.
Yeah.
They're just like, all right, we have the money for it. Let's just do it and
hope
for the best.
Like, is this really your lane, Tesla? Fucking making video games? Is this like Amazon? Like, what's Amazon fucking making?
Like, it almost feels like just one person was like, "Hey, this is an idea," and everyone's like, "Yeah, this is an idea." And then
those stupid video game things from the '80s are making a lot of money these days. We should get in on that. That's the thinking. That's the whole thinking. You know,
like it all depends on like the process and what they come out with. Like, the process and the results are the two most important things.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
right now,
Cameron. You just described the entirety of video games.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, because right now the process is fucked up.
The entirety of creating anything, literally anything.
Yes, but like right now the video game process making is fucked.
Yeah.
But the results are good.
Are they?
For the most part.
They're okay.
They're okay. Yeah, they're okay.
Also,
as a general statement, they're okay, but the process is completely fucked.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Keon started playing Sekiro.
Yeah. Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about going back to it after Samurai Jack and some other stuff. I'm just like, I need to go for a Souls game, especially since Elden Ring is fake.
I want to go back and play Tenchu.
You guys should go back and play Code Vein. That's some good shit.
I need some real Souls stuff. Like,
waiting for that Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, the Demon Souls game. That's probably the reason why we will never ever see Elden Ring.
You know what? I'm almost okay with that.
I'm not. But oh well.
We'll never hear about. You know what? Also, we're not going to hear about Elden Ring because someone's locked away in a cabin having to write a story.
That's true. No, I think he's already done. I think his whole process was like, hey, he like wrote the story. I think they said he had already done all that, and he basically had Miyazaki over at his fucking gross little cabin, and they exchanged information, a little bit of like some notes and some details, and then they left. And he had like Miyazaki had translators with him and shit.
Okay.
You know, I think that was it though. Like, and now it's like. Because before the joke was, oh, we can blame it on Grimm because he takes 1 billion years to write anything. But now it's like, okay, y'all got nothing. But, yeah, maybe I'll play some other soul shit. Maybe I'll play Mortal Shell.
I've heard a lot about Mortal Shell.
I've heard it's pretty cool.
Any good or not, but I've heard a lot about it.
Maybe I'll try it out. But I do want to go back to Sekiro, especially since the DLC is coming with all that extra shit.
Yeah.
It's not like story DLC or expansion DLC. It's like costumes and like a boss rush mode, which is pretty cool. That's basically just what I want. But like doing a boss rush mode would be cool.
Ow. Let me see. You said Mortal Shell, was it?
Yeah, Mortal Shell.
Oh, I think hold on. Yes, I remember looking this up before.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, I've really... Also, can we just talk about the fact that Code Vein has more hours played on my on my Steam record than every other Souls-like in my fucking library combined?
Of course.
It is one of those things where I kind of think that I just prefer like straightforward stories with gameplay like that.
Yeah.
I think it's just because like I can get into games that have like less straightforward stories when the combat, like when I don't have to worry about the game as much. But like when I have to worry about the game and also I have to like think about the story, like I have 2 brain cells and one of them needs to be breathing. Like I just can't, you know?
I mean, to be fair, with like Souls games usually, well Dark Souls especially, you don't really need to pay attention to the story. Just have some guy go, "Hey, go kill yourself at the fire," and your character goes, "Okay," and then that's it.
I was gonna say the story comes afterwards. Like you
when
play
the
game,
when you're like, "What the fuck just happened?" and you fucking obsessively Google everything and go to the Fextra Life wiki and ruin your life for 3 months.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the story for Dark Souls games is always like, huh. Okay, that was an experience. Let me go through it again. And as you're going through it again, you're like, oh, that makes a little more sense now. And every time you play it, it always goes, that makes a little more sense. Until you get to the point where you're like, wait a second, this doesn't make sense anymore. And then you have to go look everything up.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, it's intentionally left vague because they're just fucking with us.
No, like you get to create your own story at the end.
I hate that, honestly. I wish there was just a real, in which I think there is for Elden Ring, where there's just a real history, and then they're literally plucking pieces out of it and putting it into the world, and being like, yeah, some shit happened, but you don't really need to know about it.
I don't know.
You just need to know that this guy's got a big spear, he's gonna kill you with it.
I still like the theory of all the games being in one secular, or wait, what's the word for it?
Secular, with no god.
Not
could you, Cameron?
Singular.
Singular. Well, I know it's singular, but there's a different word for it.
Sequential.
For one's on a straight timeline.
Sequential.
Circular.
Whatever. The whole thing is on. The whole thing's on a single timeline where it's one game to the next game to the next game to the next game.
Sequential.
Sequential. Thank you.
Okay, 1, I said that twice, and 2,
Did you? Twice.
I had to remind you of that word last week, bro.
Gotcha.
Jesus.
Nevertheless. I didn't hear you say it once through Discord.
So you mean just the Dark Souls game, or do you mean like Demon Souls and Bloodborne even?
All 5.
What about Sekiro?
No, that's a little. That's stretching it a little bit.
It is stretching a little bit, but like I do like that theory though.
Especially
it's fun to think
where
about.
Everything is literally like completely fucked and different.
Yeah, it's a dream, is why.
Yeah. But you know. There is some stuff about that in like the Souls games where you can really just make a world and then jump into it with various means. So, well, who knows? I'd rather not think about it. I like thinking of each universe as their own. Like if it says Dark Souls, then it takes place in the Dark Souls universe. If it says Bloodborne, it takes place in the Bloodborne universe.
Yeah,
so
that's fair as well. And then we keep Sekiro out of this.
People are like,
I don't know why people are trying to push that so much.
Sekiro takes place in the Bloodborne universe because some dude comes from the east.
Yeah, I'm like that.
But really, that was just them being like, "Hey, Sekiro's gonna be our next game." You know, that's it. They do that for all their games, where they put in a guy who kind of seems completely out of fucking place, and they're like, "He's gonna be in the next game."
It's like the guy who had the samurai sword in all the Dark Souls games.
Yeah.
It's like, why is there a samurai dude in my Night game?
It's like Chester in Dark Souls 1, who looks like a fucking Bloodborne character.
Yeah.
And everybody else is like knights in armor and shit. He's like the one guy dressed like a British dandy. It's like, what's your problem, man? He's like, oh, I've just come to fuck shit up. Those wolves back home, man.
They're terrible.
They're huge and they're scary. And they make me want to quit. And the load times. The load times.
You know, that is one thing I always forget how bad load times used to be.
Oh, yeah. Bloodborne load times used to be fucking stupid.
Goodness.
Like, I think I started playing it like the day before the patch fixing that went in. So like I used to have to deal with that shit. I think that was why I didn't like it at first when I first started playing it. Where I was like, I'm kind of not fucking with this. It's because there were like 5 to 8 minute load times.
It was rough sometimes.
Yeah.
Yo, did my game freeze? No, it's just loading.
Still playing fucking. Yeah, that was the scariest thing about Bloodborne, was the load time and thinking your game broke. Now I gotta go back to this fucking dumbass GameStop and get my PlayStation replaced. Oh well. So I watched The Boys.
Oh. Shit. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I finished season 1. It's good. It's fun. Okay. It's violent.
I feel like that'd be your style of enjoyment, for sure.
Not really. I just kind of prefer something be itself. Since this is like a parody, or not really a parody, but like a dark spin on the idea of superheroes.
Yeah,
that's
what I meant, more or less.
I used to like that kind of thing when I was younger, but that's because I'm going through the phases of a comic book fan where I like the thing as it is, and then I kind of get sick of that, and now I want something a little different, you know? Mm-hmm. So for a while, I did like that dark shit. I did like the idea of like a darker Superman or something, you know, just kind of darker stories. But now I'm in this place where I just kind of want stuff to just be the best version of what it can be.
I gotcha.
You know, and to me, the best version of Superman isn't a dark Superman.
I would agree. But you know what? Don't you want to kill Superman again as Harley Quinn?
Not really. We've kind of killed Superman enough times.
Don't you want to kill him again though?
Not really. Can we just kill Martian Manhunter or something, or like the Flash or somebody cool?
Or like a good dark side.
Cause like everybody fucking knows how you're gonna kill Superman. You're gonna find some fucking kryptonite. You're gonna make him fucking swallow it. Okay.
Can we kill a good dark side?
Can we kill Martian Manhunter with like a fireball or something, or like break the Flash's kneecaps? Can we fucking can we show Wonder Woman a picture of a woman in the kitchen and get her into a fetal position? Can we do something interesting and not just shoot Superman with some kryptonite for the billionth time? Fucking stupid. Here's another fucking thing. Since you got me riled up. You know what else also makes me fucking sick? I'm sick of Superman just being like evil. Like when he goes bad and he just becomes like an asshole. You know, it's it's just a huge like 180 to a completely different character. So in The Boys, Homelander, who is the Superman type guy here, he's fucking terrifying to be around, and generally he's like a pretty upbeat, nice kind of guy. But when he's asking you, hey man, where have you been? You're like, I might die right now, and you might be in a room full of fucking people.
Yeah.
You know, you will still feel terrified, like he might just kill you.
Yeah.
There's a fucking scene where he gives the main character a baptism, and he just kind of holds him under the water a little bit longer than he holds everybody else. Just cause he's a fucking asshole. The dude's creepy and scary and horrifying, but he acts so nice all the time, you know?
Damn. Yeah.
So it's like, if you're gonna give me evil Superman, give me one that's like, he's like deceptively like evil. He's like, his presence isn't like he's not like, outright scary all the time. Like he has more. It's more the implications, of his presence and how he currently feels.
Gotcha.
Like if like the characters spend a lot of time in the show being like, man, I sure hope Homelander doesn't fucking show up. When they're fucking blackmailing somebody or kidnapping superheroes and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like, all right, like the instant Homelander finds out where we are, we need to get the fuck out of here. Usually the series is just about avoiding him. And Homelander is fucking nuts. Like once like the plot starts to unravel and you really start to see how fucked up he is.
Mm-hmm.
He just does some nuts shit, especially in that last episode when you find out what happened. And you know what? And when he starts going crazy, he doesn't go like, babbling insane madman crazy. He goes like, all right, now I'm calculating. Now I'm just gonna start fucking with people because I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
So, The Boys is good, and that's what I want. You are right in the sense that these characters are what I want from a superhero thing, but they're mostly like they aren't just stupid evil like they're not just evil for evil's sake. They're not just
Saturday morning evil villains.
Yeah, they weren't just suddenly turned by some dumb shit. You can tell that they're characters who like went through some garbage and were like, all right, well, I guess now I'm garbage too. They've just been through the shit. What is this meme?
Sorry.
Oh. Okay. I'll actually put that in the...
I don't know whose meme that was. I just found it on Reddit. But it's good shit.
It's funny. So I you know what? If you're in the stage where you're kind of sick of superhero shit and you're like, man, I want to see some superheroes get fucked up, or I want to see superheroes be like big pieces of shit, then yeah, watch The Boys for sure.
Yeah.
And I like The Boys. It's well written. The acting is great. There's a lot of like amazing like nonverbal acting, just with a lot of the characters, and just little small moments where you're like you get more from them just being like, come on, man, out of over like an entire speech from them.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's well written. It's funny. It's smart. It knows what it's doing. It's freaky.
Nice.
It's violent as fuck. And you know what? It doesn't for like in like the first couple episodes, there's a lot of like Game of Thrones shit where dudes just walking around with their dicks out and like titties and shit, and like a lot of the sexual stuff starts to get toned down later on weirdly, and the violence like ramps up. So
you can't have both at once, or else you get your ratings pushed.
That's true. But I was expecting it to be more like weird sex shit, but it did become. It's more, almost political stuff, and a lot of like celebrity worship stuff. Like it's more. It is a critique of like superheroes and how people kind of give up thinking in return to have like a superhero save them from whatever their problems are. Mm-hmm. But it's also like a critique of like celebrity worship and just the kind of thing, the shitty stuff celebrities are able to get away with just because they're celebrities, and how being part of like celebrity culture turns celebrities into fucking pieces of shit. So,
yeah, I can see that.
It's it's really good. It's thought provoking. It's fun, and it's only like 8 episodes season 1, so I was able to just kind of binge it. Something I don't normally do anymore because even shows that are supposed to be binged are now like 12 to 24 fucking episodes.
Man, you know what it makes me think of?
Mm-hmm.
The movie with that self-shot with the 3 kids who get the powers.
Chronicle.
Fuck. I know what you're talking about.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's Chronicle.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
That was a good movie.
That was a good
Guess
movie.
who that movie was written by?
Who?
Infamous sex pest. Max Landis.
That makes sense. that actually makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what I think it is?
Good movie though.
Good.
I think the only thing I don't really like about Chronicle is that the main dude kind of has like no personality.
Yeah.
You know, the dark haired dude, and the guy who becomes like, who goes nuts. Yeah, the villain essentially is kind of like, I don't know. His fall isn't that believable to me.
It's a little
typical. It's a little typical of like a teenage story where something goes wrong, you know.
Yeah.
So,
and of course you got to kill. Of course you got to kill the black dude.
Yeah, of course the black dude dies. The most likable fucking character in the whole thing, Michael B. Jordan, fucking gets struck by psychic lightning or some shit.
It was pretty much psychic lightning.
And then it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh my!
He was even in the scene, he was like there was like a storm happening around them, and the dude was like just kind of flying in the storm. Michael B. Jordan flies up to him and be like, "Hey man, you gotta get out of here. Are you okay?" Because I think what the fuck happens? He like embarrasses himself for some shit.
Yeah, and he gets
or his dad beats him up or something. Something bad happens.
Yeah, I think it was his dad.
And then he's like the kid's all depressed, so he's fucked up about it. So he flies up into the sky, and then the black dude shows up to try to calm him down. And then as the storm's raging around him, he kind of the depressed kid hits Michael B. Jordan with fucking lightning and kills him. It's super weird, but I don't know. It just kind of felt out of nowhere in the movie.
Yeah, but you know what? Psycho Evil Beam with assist. I don't know if you know that reference.
Psycho Evil Beam with assist.
So it's MMA, the video game, and it was some of the best glitches, and it was someone doing a live action commentary over it. And there's a glitch where the referee points at some dude, and the dude just falls over dead, and it says knockout.
Nice. Okay.
And he's just like, Psycho Evil Beam with assist.
That's funny.
I fucking love that video. There's like 5 of them.
If I remember, I'll find it. I probably won't remember.
All right. I think that's a podcast. Though.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. What do we got?
No. I also played some more Persona 4 the Golden. Persona 4 Golden Showers. What's it called?
Persona 4 Golden.
So I'm past the part where King Moron dies.
I forgot about that.
All I can say is fucking good riddance.
Yeah, that guy was a fucking cunt. I hated him.
I hope we never see him again. I hope I never find out what happened to him. I don't really care that he got murdered. He's like the one guy where when everybody's like, man, I feel bad for Mr. Moroka that he got killed, like all the characters, and I'm like, nope, not me. I'm glad he's dead. He's a piece of shit. And every time whenever you go out at night, you can sometimes catch him like talking to a student, and usually the student's like a young girl, and it's like just the two of them. And I'm like, man, if my character wasn't standing here, I wonder what fucking disgusting, horrific shit King Moron would be doing to this little girl. So,
creepy.
Fuck that guy. I'm glad he's dead. I got Rise. I kind of liked her more when she was a little bit more like chill and relaxed. Back before she became my announcer, and now she's all chipper, like moe anime girl, constantly being like, "Hi, senpai," and hugging on me and weird shit.
Dude, I love that shit.
She's a little just too shrill and annoying for me, really. Honestly, Yukiko's still my girl. You know.
You're not a Chie guy? What's wrong with you?
You know what? I thought I would be a Chie guy. She's got short hair. She's spunky. She likes, kung fu and action flicks. But she's a little too annoying and shrill and like too paranoid about shit. Too whiny. Yukiko seems like she's not necessarily whiny, but she's a worrier more than she's like a fucking annoying whiny cunt. Like Chie, I would hang out with Chie. I would be like super dope friends with Chie, but I wouldn't want to lock it down or nothing.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I think I like both Chie and Rise more, like because they're characters and not because they're people. And I've known way too many people like Yukiko that I'm just like, I need to get away from this, from real life. Like I need something different.
She seems pretty. She's way more chill than I thought she was going to be, and she doesn't really seem to get caught up into me the details sometimes.
Yeah, she's probably one of those realistic characters. Like,
so
you
I kind of prefer
life.
that. As a person who gets caught up in the details all the fucking time, it would be nice to have somebody who didn't do that, you know?
Yeah, I feel it. I feel that really bad.
Let's see. I know nothing about the game, but the girl with the gun.
Girl with the
gun.
Naoto. Naoto. Oh yeah, they haven't revealed girl, right? that. Yeah, I haven't gotten to the part where they've revealed that that's a girl yet, but I mean, it's kind of fucking stupid obvious.
Yeah, if she was wearing a sweatshirt, that would probably be my character I'd go for.
Yeah. Naoto is the bomb. I love her.
I'm sure she'll be cool when I get to her. I do like that she was basically just like, yeah, I kind of figured everything out also. Like, everything that the main crew took, like, weeks and weeks to find out, she found out in, like, a couple.
Yeah. You know, for Persona 4, most of the girl characters, if you do a sweatshirt on them, they'd probably be my type.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know what to say I'm cutting that. You off, Cameron. You've had enough to drink.
Just put a sweatshirt on it, man. I'm good.
Yep. Just wear a sweatshirt. You're fine.
I got to the part where Teddy is actually like
the dude,
a little moe boy. Yeah, that kind of was weird. I didn't like when he walked off with Yukiko and Chie alone. I was like, no. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going, and I don't approve.
I've seen Horror in High School Host Club. I know where this goes.
Yeah, but and I was kind of shocked that Teddy joined the team. Also,
yeah,
I'm surprised. I knew he was supposed to get like I almost called it a stand. I knew he was supposed to get a persona, and all that, but I didn't think that would happen. I kind of expected him to turn into a human at some point, just kind of for whatever reason. Oh, but so the thing I super didn't expect was Teddy's shadow to be so fucking horrific looking.
Oh yeah, it's disgusting.
With like his weird eyes that are nothing like the eyes of all the other shadows.
Yeah, it is
super creepy. Basically going like
absolutely disgusting.
Telling you like, stop seeking the truth. It's futile, and he's staring into your soul.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I just looked it up. That's. Oh God.
Yeah. It's a little scary because here's the deal. I'm fighting Risei's boss, right? And then the fight just kind of stops suddenly because it becomes invincible. And then Teddy blows himself up, and now suddenly I'm fighting this thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's super creepy.
It's like the hardest one, I think, because it's just 2 fucking boss battles in a row.
It was actually pretty easy for me.
But I forgot you're over leveled.
Yeah, I was crazy over leveled.
Yeah, I was not prepared for that my first time, and so I was just like, "This is gonna be oh God, why?"
Yeah,
it was bad.
Yeah, I figured Risei would be a piece of cake, but when I saw Shadow Teddy pop up, I thought it was going to be like a boss you couldn't beat, like it was just gonna one shot us. But it was actually surprisingly kind of easy, especially with like when he pops down to his little hole to charge up his like black hole attack, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking obvious that you should block it. I think Risei even literally says the words, "Hey, you should block it." So it's just guard against it, and it literally does 0 damage every time. So it was surprisingly simple.
I cannot wait for you to play Persona 5, like go through Persona 5, because I am far more attached to that game than
yeah. Persona 4, yeah.
Yeah, I like, not that Persona 4 is bad, it's just like I played Persona 5 first, and going back is really difficult. So
I know I'm definitely gonna have to change my play style, because I think in Persona 4 you can like romance as many of the girls as you want at once, so that's not really a problem for me. But I'm pretty sure in P5 I heard something about an ending what you get if you romance all the girls. So,
yes. So you can romance as many of them as you want, but there is an event at the end of the game that only happens if you do 2 or more.
Okay,
admittedly,
so
it is fucking hilarious.
Is what you're telling me. Yeah, that will be then that's the ending I'm fucking going for sure.
Yeah, it is the bomb. I love it. Also, before I forget, I was fucking around on Amazon Prime while we were watching this. Great Teacher Onizuka is actually on Amazon Prime for free right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Just FYI.
I was watching it on Amazon Prime. I believe I talked about it a while ago.
Oh shit, my bad.
I don't think I actually said where I was watching it though. I think I just said I was watching it.
Also,
but yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, dude, I love that movie.
Also, Once Upon a Time in Shanghai.
Oh, is that on here too?
And Once Upon a Time in Shanghai too. Yeah, with Jet Li. So, but I'm actually probably gonna drop my Amazon Prime membership or whatever and start using HBO Max because they have way more shit on there that I want to watch.
Hey,
so like as soon as I'm done watching The Boys, I'm out of there. Gonna go to HBO Max.
I would do that, but I just I pay for Amazon Prime, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey, Deshaun.
What?
You know, there's someone named Derek Goodwin. He's a good friend of ours.
Mm-hmm.
He streams on Twitch, and with your Amazon Prime, you could sub to his account for free.
I could, but I don't want to pay for Amazon Prime if I'm never going to use it because I'm going to be too busy watching stuff on HBO Max.
Well, I'm just saying until you cancel it, it's viable.
I feel like that should go to you because I haven't streamed in a very long time.
That's pretty much all I did this week.
Yeah, no, I kept trying to get to it, but I was working a lot.
Yeah.
Can I be real with you guys?
No.
Huh.
I find streaming to be extremely tedious and boring.
Yeah, it can be if you don't enjoy it as an activity in and of itself.
I mean, I don't even watch people's streams that often either, right? Like, if I'm gonna watch somebody play video games for whatever reason, I'd rather just do it in a pre-recorded format, you know?
Yep. Same. But the only people I watch stream are people I'm going to be playing with.
Yeah.
So I do it because I play fighting games with a bunch of people on stream. So like it works for me because I can talk to people I play with and have fun that way.
Maybe if I got more excited like while playing games, I'd have more fun doing it. But I've been playing games since I was fucking twitching my fucking little fingers.
Since I was fucking.
I like to yell at people while I'm playing video games. So hey, guess what? It works perfect for me.
And you know what? I've never been one of those talk to the TV type of dudes. You know, so if something happens on the TV, I just internalize it and be like, okay, well, I gotta fix that.
I'm the kind of person who's like, fuck this game, fuck that game, fuck you. You're a stupid little.
Yeah.
For me, it's like one of my favorite things that I remember from being younger, and this makes me sound super fucking old, was just like playing with my friends, like playing games with my friends, even if only one of us is playing. That like feeling of just like hanging out on the couch and like somebody's playing fucking Kingdom Hearts 2 or whatever. So like I enjoy that part of streaming because it feels like I'm hanging out on a couch, but the couch is like 1,000 people long. Well, not really because nobody shows up, but theoretically.
Yeah. That's very similar. I was gonna say, Deshaun, you also haven't streamed that much with a group of people.
I don't, because you know what? I don't want to do that. You know,
stream Titanfall with us.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 people, but that's about it. You know,
what I mean.
That's all we reach anyway.
Right. but I mean, like, yeah, I just feel like it gets super like after a while, like too many people, it's just draining. Like trying to stream and make sure everything doesn't die and fucking record the shit and be entertaining and play the games.
You are an introvert, aren't you, Deshaun?
No shit.
I am too. To be fair.
I'm an amnivert, so
I would rather people just, you know, I want to run a stream where people just shut the fuck up and watch the game I'm playing. Which is why I want to play different games than what everybody else is playing, so people have something interesting to watch.
You can always just put it on emote only or like no chat except for like subscribers.
Yeah, but how fun is that? People want to talk shit or whatever.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can always just turn the chat off and not interact with chat at all.
A lot of
usually try not to.
What's it called? A lot of speedrunners do that.
Yeah.
So they don't get distracted.
Who knows? Maybe I could just show people dope ass Bloodborne shit that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Alright, well, let's just.
I do need. I've been thinking about this for a while, where I don't want to just do the same shit everybody else is doing. I need to find something that really makes my shit stand out, at least a little.
That's why I play different characters that anyone else plays.
Yeah, but that's not enough.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
Playing the games isn't enough. I think.
Holy shit! Who is like throwing their microphone down the stairs?
That was me. I just threw a fucking water bottle across my room.
Jesus.
I actually have like a trash can set up to where I just kind of chuck my water bottle. So anytime I just chuck it, it just goes in the trash can.
I see.
Yeah. It allows me to feel like I'm being disgustingly messy without actually being disgustingly messy.
I see.
It's understandable. Good job. Good for you.
Yeet.
So hey, Deshaun, when we do find you streaming, where can we find you at?
I don't know, man. Down at the bar, getting a couple drinks, just trying to drown away my sorrows, you know.
Yeah, you could be a IRL streamer.
Yeah, just sitting at the bar, downing whiskey.
It's like, yeah, here's the tour of my house every single day. It's the same exact stream every single day.
Like, you don't even show your face. You just, like, the camera's pointed at the wall, and you just see the cup come up every now and then.
Every now and then you see a water bottle toss across the room.
The water bottle stream. That would be great.
Dude, I would pay money for that. Let's be real.
Just to check in every now and then to see if a water bottle is thrown across the room.
Yeah, I'll be like, before I go to work, I'll be like, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it.
And then, like, I'll upload the stream archives every time, like, I toss a ball across the room. It's like, bottle tossed at 4:55 p.m.
8-hour stream. Like, the best part would be, like, you hear the water bottle crinkle, but it doesn't get thrown.
It doesn't get thrown. People, like, go to the edge of their seats.
They're like, oh, shit, he's about to do it. Oh, not today. He just was drinking it a little bit faster than normal.
Yeah. That's fucking good.
I mean, that might actually...
Weird shit like that does get attention, so maybe
Yeah.
I'll just embrace the weirdness of, like, my new avatar character that I use for everything, and
Yep.
just
you just need to be you just need to become a VTuber.
Okay, real shit. I have been thinking about making that little guy into a weird VTuber and putting him on, like, Twitch and stuff.
I mean, it would work.
Yeah.
And Derek, where can we find you?
Came in second at everything. And also, I'm just going to plug this. I want to be getting our new stuff up sometime soon. So when I do have that, we'll have demos of my band when it's up and ready to go.
Okay.
Brad.
And you can find Deshaun at MrUrbanBuddha.com.
Yeah. Make sure it's .com and not .org or .net because those are not
other things.
I own those as well, but those are sites that, you know, our viewers don't have to go to those.
But yeah, no, twitch.tv/Mr.
Urban Buddha.
And then Twitter is
Mr. Urban Buddha.
And
And
YouTube.
YouTube is Mr. Urban. No, wait, no, you fucked it up.
Yeah, Super
Urban Buddha on Twitch, Mr. Urban Buddha on YouTube, Mr. Urban Buddha on Twitter.
There we go. And then you can find me at I Press the Buttons on YouTube. You can press me at I Find the Buttons. You can press me at I Find the Buttons. What?
Cameron's
Nice.
drunk, man.
Nice. You can find him at onlyfans.com/I find the buttons. Press him.
I hate my brain. I hate it. I hate it so much.
All right, but to be fair, that's something everyone does where they just swap the words around.
I press the buttons on YouTube and Twitch, and then IPT buttons on Twitter. Thanks for watching. And as always,
Go fuck yourself.
There's a man who has artistic vision. He's showing up Nintendo with each decision. He makes it in a flash, and all the assets clash. Do his artistic skills know no boundaries? Nintendo, hire this man.